Guilty Gear Season 4 is the next stop for Strive with the release of Slayer, and everyone's wondering which characters they can expect to see in the next season's pass. Looking at the previous seasons, and using basic process of elimination, I can really whittle it down to about 4 to 5 possible characters for the next season. In the past seasons, specifically seasons 2 and 3, there's been a common pattern we can use to predict who will be in season 4. In those 2 seasons, there were 4 characters with an even split with 2 girls and 2 dudes. For Bedman, we're going to count Delilah as the girl because we are not counting the bed as a dude. Using that knowledge, all we have to do is look at the remaining cast from both Accent Core Plus R and XRD and choose 2 girls and 2 guys. Funny thing is, there really are only 2 girls left that can be chosen. Who, you might be asking? Well, let me tell you. Be patient. The first character on my list is Dizzy. Now, Dizzy has been a fan favorite since her introduction in ACR, and honestly, I'm surprised she wasn't in the game at launch. I really thought she was going to be there. Now, if you haven't played XRD or ACR for some reason, Dizzy is the offspring of Soul, the mom to Sin, and the wife to my glorious king, Haikisk. Now, she plays as a pseudo-zoner with powerful rushdown tools, basically a chaos that, with the sacrifice of super duper oppressive range moves, can actually fight up close. I have no clue how her redesign would work, but I'm gonna be honest, they most likely will be closing up her skirt, as they've toned down the fan service that was in XRD. Sorry, incels, you won't win this time. If you've played any of the previous Guilty Gears, Jam really doesn't need an introduction. She's a broke restaurant owner with a whole lot of heart and fan service. She uses stances and cards to deal Strive damage in a game like XRD that doesn't have that damage. If she was added to Strive, her legion of fans could 1. Finally play their character for the first time, and 2. Fit right in with the rest of the cast. If Slayer has proven me anything, crazy damage in the older games will transfer over to Strive and ruin everyone's day for about a month. I can see her redesign once again toning down the excessive fan service as Strive is done with everyone. Like literally in the XRD arcade game, depending on the day of the week, it was Jam who would have different underwear on. I respect the designers for taking their time to do it, I'm not really complaining, but like, what? Now onto the guys. During my time in XRD, I actually never played Raven or even looked at him once. However, he's cool as all hell. From his moves, gimmick, and his overall style, he'd honestly fit in Strive without a redesign. Like, I'm serious guys. All you have to do is make him more jacked, and his current design would fit literally right in with Testament. I'm not even kidding. Answer in XRD was a super stylish ninja who used his cards to make insane and well thought out mix-ups in seconds. Once again, I didn't play him, but he still remains a really cool pick that would not only shake up Strive, but I can see him becoming an immensely popular character because of it. You know, kind of like that appeal that Zato has, but, you know, ninja style instead. The release of Bridget was huge for Strive. It brought many new faces to the game, as those who are trans felt represented in a fighting game, which to my knowledge hasn't really happened before, so I'm thinking that maybe Venom could be the next fighter. And honestly, probably definitely will be in Season 4. He's one of the few characters that I really think is going to be in Season 4. I just have this feeling. Actually, in past games, his homosexuality was hinted at. But let's be for real here. Venom like him some Zato, and I can't really blame him. I actually have absolutely no clue about his playstyle at all, but luckily, it's only a Google search away. So you can search into him after finishing this video, but please finish it first though. Now onto the weird picks, the shadow picks. Or, in other words, the cool picks, okay? So there's Robo-Kai and Vernon. Now I'm going to tell the truth here. I am 100% in one a Kobo-Kai. I am 101% a Robo-Kai Coper. And will be smoking copium each DLC when it's not him. But in all seriousness, in the story right now, Robo-Kai is technically just ahead. And if Arc System Works wants to make their characters make sense, and being there, Robo-Kai might genuinely just be cooked. If they say screw it, then I'm all in on it. Maybe they can make a double feature DLC, with both Robo-Kai and Order Soul is like a blast to the past kind of DLC. Either way, he's coming in Season 7. You can trust me 100%. Now, when talking about Vernon, the first question is who would actually want to buy him for $8? I'm not 100% sure who would, but that's okay. I still think one day we might see Vernon. For context, Vernon is the black, bald president dude from Strive Story Mode, if you forgot. I wouldn't blame you if you forgot. You might be asking, how would he even fight? Well, in the story mode, he used a robot arm, so maybe they can make a kind of like cool brawler type moveset out of it. I don't really know, for real. Like, who wants to play Vernon? I don't know. Honestly, for all my Vernon believers, I feel like if he was coming, he either would have been in the game on release because he was in the story mode like Giovanna was, or just been in Season 1. Because, let's be honest, by now, everyone's taken him out of their memories for the actual hype characters, like Robo-Kai. These are just kind of my random general thoughts, and nothing is for certain. Me personally, I'd want Dizzy and Answer the most, but who knows, Jam might honestly be insanely clean for no reason. Arc System Works has a habit of just making the redesigns and turning the character and just awesome when they come to Strive. I am afraid how Strive might dumb these characters down, but if Asuka's existence alone is to prove anything, it shows Arc System Works still isn't afraid to attempt creative takes on their characters. Except Robo-Kai, that's happening. This was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I stream over on Twitch every night and sometimes during the morning with the same name, Clown Dono. Thanks for sitting through my rambling and have a good night, everyone. 立ち向かう勇気君にもらっただから行くね夢